What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? I got a very, very, very special guest today. None other than the man himself, the man, the myth, and the legend. TMash. What's happening?
Man, I can't call it. I wouldn't say I was the man, the myth, and the legend, but I'm here with you, and I appreciate that, man.
Hey, man, shit. It's a blessing to have you sitting here, brother. Like, for real, for real. Like,
I'm glad.
Man, I'm just honored, bro.
I'm just glad to be here. Like, somebody wanted me on their show.
Yeah, yeah. I see you dripping over there.
Yeah, bummy swag on bang. The only thing nice is this unk on my neck.
Ooh-wee. The unk on your neck, that's the only thing nice?
I mean, you know, I really just, thanks.
I mean, yeah, you know.
That's all I can say.
It just happens. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. That's what's up. Yeah, I like that, bro. That's hot right there. Yeah. So for those who don't know, man, I got TMash in the building today on the Chase That Bag podcast. You did. So everyone knows TMash. Go ahead and tell me a little bit about yourself and where you're from, in case they don't know. You did.
Man, I was born on the East Coast, raised on the West Coast. I ended up in Texas, and the first gig I had down here was making beats for cats that rap. Like, I had my keyboard, a 4-track recorder, handheld mic, and a backpack. And I would go to niggas' houses and make their beat and record them all on the same day. And it just progressed from there and there. You know, got in some trouble, got out of trouble, just started back doing graphic design and shooting videos, and it just kept progressing.
I heard ding, ding, ding. That's what I kept hearing. It's like, all right, so I do this, ding. It was like, all right, so I do that, ding. It was like, all right, I do this, ding. Okay, I heard like 3 different things, man. First, I heard producing, right?
Yeah.
Beats.
I'm actually an okay producer. I'm not, the hottest producer out there. I do make beats. My stuff is more of straight hip hop, like purist hip hop. I play guitar. I do a lot of sample flips. I don't do a lot of trap music. That's just, I don't think that way. It's not that anything wrong with it. I would if I could. But, I keep it pretty much boom bap, hip hop, straightforward, like that.
Already. So you started producing, and then after that, I heard another ding. And that ding was, you said you started doing, I want to say, was what, graphic design?
Yeah, I started doing graphic design when I was working with Super Dave from Beltway 8, which is Dave Thompson, and Tommy D. When we had a crew called Slow Mo to Click, and we didn't have anybody to do it for us, so we started doing graphic design, and I learned Photoshop, and bam, people liked it, and I was okay.
Yeah, already, bro. That's what's up. And then there was a third thing that you said that you did as well.
Photography came right after that. Didn't have a choice because the dude sent me a crappy picture on his phone. So I went and bought a camera and found out that my real father was a photographer.
Wow.
So, yeah, after that, it just, I don't know. I was actually okay at it. I'm not great. I'm okay. But I got a decent eye and a good edit.
Really? Yes, you do, sir. That I must agree. I pay homage. As y'all don't know, but right now I'm bowing humbly before him. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like for real,
you hot in real life.
That's also slash videography too, though, huh?
Oh yeah, shoot videos. What else? Oh yeah, t-shirts. I'm just really not into the t-shirt game right now, but I was screen printing. I got a 6-color press that I don't even use no more because I don't have time.
Damn, that's what's up, bro. Like, one thing I can always say, bro. Like, I've always known you to be, a person that grind, bro. Like, resilient. You know what I'm saying? Like a person that you know what I'm saying? Like, don't take no for an answer. Like, you gonna make it happen, bro. True. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
Real shit. Like, a lot of people have told other people that they can't do this or they can't do that. And I remember me and you having this conversation about people putting their fears onto you, saying you can't do this and you can't do that. I'm gonna tell you something right now. You can do whatever you want to do because I'm doing whatever I want to do. I did what I had to do. And now I do what I want to do. So, if you sacrifice a little bit, like y'all got this spot and it's hot. Real life. I came in here and I felt the energy and seen the spot. This is awesome. Like, y'all, this is bigger than this city. Real talk.
Really, bro. We're humble, bro. Like, shit. And you know what? I agree with you, bro. It's bigger than the city. You know what I'm saying? It's on some stuff, bro, that I think that could really be powerful. You know what I'm saying? And we just gonna keep working, bro, and keep grinding. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, it looks good. I mean, it looks good, and like I said, you see people working together, and this is something that I picture. Like when I was in Atlanta, this is the type of thing I saw, and this was the type of mentality I wanted to bring back. But y'all already on it, so you know what I'm saying. This is what you see when you go to Dallas. This is what you see when you go to LA. You see a couple young cats that got together, got a building, and had a vision, and the vision is large. You know what I'm saying? It's lovely. So I'm happy to just be here, man. I appreciate that.
For sure. Shout out to Chakras Media Vault, for real, for real. So congratulations. You just had a beautiful baby boy.
That boy is a monster. Hansel Ezra Manley. Just remember that name. He's gonna do something great.
What? Say it one more time for him.
Hansel Ezra Manley, aka Handsome Hansel.
Yeah. Congratulations, bro. You hear the siren to let you know we really in the hood like that. You did what I'm saying? We keep it raw and uncut. You did what I'm saying? Chase that bag. So yeah, congratulations on your son, man. I mean, how does that, you know what I'm saying, make you feel being a dad, man, being a father, you know what I'm saying, your firstborn, bro?
Man, hold on. I got a daughter.
Yeah,
no, that's cool. No, it's one of those things. You know how it is. But I do got a daughter. But having a baby that you get to raise your own kid in your house and being actively a father and getting to see this is the best thing ever. Like, you know, I wouldn't trade this for the world. Like, I'm stuck at the house sometimes, but so what? I'm stuck at the house with my boy. Yeah. You know, and check it out. So, my father was the only child, and I was his only child. Wow. So I needed a son.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah, that part right there, it means something to me.
How, speaking in regards to how much it means to you, right? I want you to tell me how your past, what it meant to you, the time, being able to now have a newborn, and now that time, and how important it is to you.
Man,
how does that connect?
I was raised in an adopted household because my mom and dad weren't together. So I was adopted by an entirely white family in Alaska, pretty much. And it was cool, but it wasn't my real father. Even though he treated me like his son, like literally would go to war behind me and taught me a whole lot, but he couldn't really teach me how to be me. I live in a house full of white people. I got a Chinese brother. Like, how do I learn how to be a black kid? I'm the black kid that skateboards, play guitar, and soon to be trapping. Like, how does that work? Okay. Yeah, people call me and be like, are you white? Just because the way I talk. Yeah. So it, like, just me being able to teach my son all the stuff that I was not taught and the things that I learned that was wrong. And, you know, true enough, our generation didn't know to teach us, but I get to teach my kid, you know, the right things and the right things from a man point of view type. You know what I'm saying? Because I was raised by my mom pretty much until I got in this adopted family. So I was raised around my mom, my aunt, a whole bunch of cousins, and they were all females. So I was like on some respect all females. Yeah. But I didn't have no men around to tell me, look, every female don't deserve that. You know, you just got to gauge what you get. So, yeah, it's like being around my son and watching him grow and shit like that is like the best thing ever. Like, I mean, that's all I can say. Ain't nothing like it in the world.
Really. Have you by chance had any family or know anyone that's been incarcerated or served any type of prison time or anything like that?
Man, I got a cousin right now. He's in Smith County. I served prison time. Okay. Yeah, I did 7 in TDC. Like,
how long?
Yeah,
7 in TDC.
I put in work out here. Like, when I came to Tyler, I made the news. Like, on some dumb shit that don't make it cool. Yeah. You know. So now I got to get back on my. That's why I say you can do anything you want to do because people keep telling me, "Oh, you a felon. You can't do that." Well, I got a building downtown on Broadway, and I've been there 10 years flat. Yeah. Okay, so that. Coming from a dude that's been in prison and had to wait for them to open the doors for you and all that stuff, I'm just happy to be able to open my own doors when I want, eat when I want, do what I got to do. Yeah. You know? So, yeah, I got plenty family. All my family.
That's crazy because now I definitely understand just how much that means when you say you can do anything you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, to be in this situation and come out of it and be able to obtain what you've been able to obtain, that's a blessing, bro.
Yeah, man. It's rough. You know, because people will look at you, try to gauge you by your past. I be seeing them post on Facebook. Who can say they ain't got no felonies? Okay, and you still broke. Yo. You know, like I got felonies, a bunch of them. Like you can Google me. Like I made the news. Yo. But that don't make me cool or hard or gangster or none of that. It was a time in life when I did what I thought I had to do. You know, and that don't make me better than nobody or more hard or none of that.
Already. So, you know, we know that you are a man of many hats and trades. And you are really heavy on the Tyler, East Texas music scene. You've worked with so many different artists, a plethora of artists.
I worked with you.
Hey.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, that way. You know what I'm saying? So I know that you're extremely connected to the culture of the music scene here in East Texas. So let me ask you a question. How do you feel currently about the state of the East Texas music scene, the culture of it? How do you feel about it?
There is so much talent here. There is entirely too much talent in this little bitty place. Between Dallas and Shreveport, Tyler and Longview are the biggest cities. Like, East Texas has, I can't even just say Tyler and Longview. It's like a lot of talent out here, but I don't see a lot of talent working together. I see a lot of beef. I see a lot of I'm better than this guy. But if you want to get on like ATL, Houston, anybody, y'all gonna have to work together. That's it. You know, that's the only thing I can say. And it's some hot artists out here. I'm not never taking. You can do it solo. If you want to go fast, go solo. If you want to go far, build a team.
Facts.
That's it.
That's what's up, bro. Like, I think I agree with you. I think it's definitely about unity. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody just, you know what I'm saying, like playing their role and, you know, not so much just looking out for self, but also being able to add value and serve as well. I think it has to be a balance between the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, the reason why I asked you about that is because, so like, I want to say it was back on April the 3rd, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say it was April the 3rd. You made a post.
Here we go.
You made a post on April the 3rd, right? And I remember when you made that post, I read that post, and I meditated on that post. And I meditated on it, and I wanted to see if I could feel it from where you were coming from. And I just meditated on it. I want to read this post. All right, here we go. April the 3rd. T motherfucking Manley. TMash.
That guy.
You did. All right. The post said, I tried not to say anything. East Texas got better artists than the niggas we booking for shows. I said that.
It's a fact, like real shit. Like, okay, so I'm just gonna give you one off the top that was actually at that show. Back in, is it Fabo or Fabio?
Back in Bino?
No, Bino nice.
No, not Bino.
I'm talking about the young nigga Fabio or Fabo or whatever. I just met him out there, and the kid was like, I mean, he looked like he might be 140, 150 soaking wet. That nigga had the whole club rocking.
Yeah.
Like rocking.
Yeah.
Okay? And then, like, we know Bino, beast mode all the time.
Yeah.
And then, like, even Guala. Like, Guala's a monster.
Yeah.
Like, we got people out there. Fast E&T came out there. Like, we literally have artists enough that have enough music in their catalog to do a show.
Yeah.
And then, okay, Key Glock. His stage presence and his attitude, I liked.
Yeah.
I went back and listened to some of his music. He might say some slick shit, but he say the same slick shit in every fucking song. Like, nigga, we booking niggas that are not as good as the niggas that's in our city. Why are we paying these niggas?
I mean, how that really make you feel, man?
That
Like,
make me
really, how it make
fucked
you
up,
feel, bro? Like, in the middle of seeing that, sitting there watching it, seeing the artist that's representing East Texas, and then in comparison to, you know, an artist that's a mainstream artist, like, really, how did that make you feel?
Man, we got great studios out here. We got great engineers out here and great artists, and we not getting the shine. One, because the unity, like you said. Two, we need a publishing company out here. We need a label in East Texas. We need that. That way we can book our artists as major artists. Because I don't know not one of our artists that's on a label. A real label, like a real publishing company, a real publishing house.
Like, give me an example. Name me somebody. Name me like one or two people.
I don't know not one of our artists that's on a label.
What about, what you mean, like a label?
Like a label like Universal, No Limit,
Okay.
Def Jam, anything. I don't know one of our artists that's, I mean, you might get signed to a label, but we don't have a label here in East Texas that I know of. I could be wrong, but I don't know if any publishing company exists right here in East Texas to sign our artists instead of us going looking for a handout at another fucking label in New York or California. Why is that?
Yeah.
You know? Why? Like, we could do that. It doesn't cost that much.
So what would your vision for production as far as the show look like? What would this experience look like if a showcase like that came together? What would it look like?
Like, hold on, wait. Like a showcase or a production?
My bad, production, because it's a concert.
Oh,
featuring East Texas artists.
Man, you know what? Right now, golly, if I say anything, I'm gonna get jumped on. I promise, because I work with almost every artist out here, so I can't just be like, man, I want to see him, and him.
I am all right. So my bad. Let me clarify. My bad. I ain't putting no press on you yet for you to give me like your top 3 artists in East Texas. I ain't got there yet. It's coming. Just you know what I'm saying, proactively prepare you. You know what I'm saying. But as far as like the production itself, not who would the roster and lineup be, but what would their production look like?
It could be well, as far as venue goes, it could be at any venue. Because I know artists right now that have 3-4 albums that's ready, that got content. It could be at any venue. Like, we could really run it. If we do it right, we could have ran it at the Oil Palace. But you want to start at like Exotic or someplace like that, that's cool.
Okay.
That is not a problem. It would be like, we'll get one artist and headline this artist next one time, and then get a couple artists to open for him, and not have no fucking 10 openers. That just, to me, kills a concert.
Okay.
You know, I would just have one artist and headline, and 2 or 3 artists open for him, and then next week, another artist from East Texas. Don't even have to be on the same team or whatever.
Okay.
But, it could work.
So if I understand what you're saying, what you envision is something that would be like maybe every week or every couple weeks. I don't know,
Yeah.
But basically, like an artist from East Texas would be the main person, and then you would have some openers for that one, and then it would continue to flip.
Yeah.
Artist by artist, week by week.
Yeah. Get everybody some shine. And I would tell everybody, don't get to the point where, because some of these artists ain't ready, and every song that you put out is not a performance track.
Okay. So, well, go ahead. I don't want to pause you. Go ahead.
But don't get mad. Like, some artists is gonna be like, "Oh man, I should have headlined that, bruh." You don't have the catalog for that, nor the what would you say?
Following?
The following, or the charisma for that. Like, I know some artists that got bars but don't have the charisma to move the crowd. You can listen to their music all day, but in person they don't have the charisma to move the crowd. So you gotta put them somewhere else, and that's where people get upset and they feel like they should have did this, they should have did that. But everybody, like you said, needs to play their role and know their role and understand what they are without being upset about it.
So how do you feel about like something like artist development?
Need that. It's mandatory. Yeah, it's mandatory. Because everybody's not ready for the stage or ready for the limelight. It's just not.
So you would agree that maybe artist development is needed to discuss things such as stage presence, such as getting the crowd engaged, just the quality of the music, all of those different
show sets. Because I hate when somebody's playing a song and they'll play that bastard all the way through, and I might get bored. Give me one verse and a hook and get up out of there. Bang, next song. Something like that. Unless everybody knows your song. Like that's where artist development comes in at. You got to know what to do and what not to do.
So keep in mind that was on April 3rd when you made that post.
Yeah.
As of today, how has your energy, has it shifted? Has it, what exactly has your energy done since that post on April the 3rd? Like, where are you now in that statement that you made?
Where I'm at right now is I'm still ETX versus everybody. And I believe I was one of the first people to say that. Some other cats jumped on it and made a bunch of shirts. That's cool. As long as y'all screaming ETX versus everybody, it don't matter who do it. Okay, I would love to see it on everybody's back. But I'm working on an issue right now called 903ish. Like, y'all acting real 903ish right now. Okay, and that's what I want everybody to be on, like ETX versus everybody. And that's where my energy is right now, because I live here. It's not that I'm from here and I don't care, but I live here. This is home. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to see everybody progress. I've done mine already. I like to see the next generation, the next young cats come out here and get their beast on. Because I ain't going to be here always. And that's why I always teach people what I know. Like, and people are like, oh, man, you're giving the game away. Why? How is that? I'm from the each one teach one generation.
Already.
So if I can teach you how to eat or eat just something, I feel good about it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's how I act. So if East Texas is rising, I would love to see it because East Texas is a hot spot. We literally the biggest place between Dallas and Shreveport. Like we should be eating.
Facts. Are there any you know, a lot of times, you know, when we interview like, you know, DJs and artists and stuff like that, we ask them about that. And before I get to your top 3 artists in East Texas, are there any videographers that's doing like music videos and stuff like that? Because, you know, we really don't ever hear about like videographers coming up in the game that's doing, you know, music videos, or young DJs coming up in the game that's, you know what I'm saying, doing DJing and stuff like that. Or, you know, like, are there any, you know, any up and coming music video producers that people should be aware of and can work with?
Joseph Smith.
Well, you know, I mean, I you know,
Off
I'm
the top,
humble.
like,
I'm humble.
I'm gonna say Joseph Smith.
Boy, you play
Like,
too well.
who else?
All right, give me 3
Snoop.
more. Give me 3 more.
Snoopography's good that I know of.
Okay.
Heater HD, I don't know where Heat is out of. I seen a couple videos. It was a dude that came to the studio the other day with LZ, and I forget the guy's name, but his videos are actually really, really good. There's always David Riddle. Chad Osorio.
Okay.
Let's see. There's actually a few other guys out here. I'm not exactly sure.
That's a lot, though. I mean, you named a lot, and I'm not familiar with everybody, but some of those that you did name, I've seen their work, and it's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Including yourself as well.
I mean, I think it's great that we got options. I don't want to be the only guy out here, because everybody should have a different look and be able to go to somebody else.
I agree. I was just about to say that. I think the beauty of having, you know what I'm saying, so many different minds like that is that no matter what look you're going for, or if you just want somebody to have free reign creativity, you know what I'm saying, you're going to get a different perspective because there's so many different pieces and people. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of diversity when you got a lot of videographers like that.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. One more. A.D. Crenshaw. Do y'all know Crenshaw?
A.D. Crenshaw. I haven't heard of
Crenshaw's
it. I just heard
beast.
about it now.
And his homeboy out of Jacksonville, I forget his name right off the top of my head, but I will shoot it to you. They both beastly. Like, nice.
Yeah.
And AD work right here around the loop somewhere. But yeah, his work is epic.
Yeah. Already. What town in East Texas got the most rappers that's popping right now? What town?
I'm literally gonna say Tyler.
Tyler got the most right now?
The most rappers? Man, you know how many people been through my studio?
Jacksonville a lot. I keep hearing Jacksonville a lot.
Jacksonville hard. Jacksonville. You know what? The rappers I fool with in that area, it's not that many, but they're consistent as hell. Like J Rock is consistent as shit. Like his whole team, J Rock trapping them, they dropping all the time. They're consistent and they have good content. Young Al out of Jacksonville area.
Okay.
Yeah, out of Jacksonville. I don't know too many rappers, but I know they consistent. The ones that I work with, I see them all the time.
Yeah. If they seeing you out of time, they definitely consistent with their content as far as visuals, for sure. You doing graphics too for them?
No, I haven't done a lot of graphics. Oh, I did graphics for Airborne. He's out of Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I haven't been concentrating on the graphics lately, unless it's like flyers and stuff, but not a whole lot.
Yeah. Already. So I want to give you an opportunity to defend all the videographers.
Well, we all over the place. What you finna say?
So I've been asking like artists and stuff, right? Because I'm always interested in relationships, right, between artists and DJs, artists promoters, artists videographers, artists engineers, artists producers. You know what I'm saying? So one of the things that artists have shared is an obstacle for them in working with videographers is turnaround time.
My turnaround time is garbage. Facts. Like, if I tell you your video is going to be done today, it might be 3-4 days. I ain't going to lie. Because, one, I'm a perfectionist. Two, I got 1,500 things going at one time. And that's no lie. Like, literally, I really need to, because people be like, oh man, can I get it done in 2 weeks? And my stupid self would be like, yeah, I can do it, knowing good and well it's gonna be 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Because they pushing for turnaround times, and in that turnaround time, I'm gonna just pump your video out, cut it and chop it, and then I'm gonna be like, oh man, I could have did so much better if I had another week.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of times I will be half done with a video or something like that, and the dude will hit me up, and I'll be like, it'll be done tomorrow. It's gonna be 3 days. I just want you to know this.
So y'all know 1 day means 3, so nigga multiply by 3.
Yeah,
you know
facts.
what I'm saying?
Nah, really, I'm finna push my turnaround time to like 3 weeks, really, and I'm gonna start shooting 3 weeks out of the month and take a whole week to edit everybody's shit.
So that artists, because I think a lot of times, man, I think relationships can be improved a lot of times just by understanding, you know what I'm saying, the behind the scenes and what's going on, so that way they can really, you know what I'm saying, have more of a reasonable understanding of what's going on. And that's what I mean by that.
Oh yeah,
Can
definitely.
you explain to artists, and I know, you know, without going all the way into the technical terms, but can you explain to artists exactly what goes on behind the scenes when putting together a music video like that, and why it takes the time that it does? Because you just kind of give them an idea of what all you're doing and why it's so time consuming.
Okay, so shooting a video, one, is an issue. Right now, when I pull up, I got a bunch of gear. I pull up with more gear than the DJ. Okay, so you want me to shoot the video. We shoot the video. A lot of times there's no idea, so I got to think of ideas. We got to work on treatments, okay? So we shot that. So that's not a problem. And get home, unload everything, and most of the times by the time I get home, an artist is like, hey, can you shoot me the pictures from the video? I'm like, nigga, I ain't even unloaded my shit.
Right.
Okay, now I gotta watch, and as a good editor, you want to watch your footage at least twice all the way through. Every clip that you got, you want to watch it, then you got to name your clips, then you got to add them to the editing program, and then you got to work on the flow of the video. And you know, that's just cool. You know, you cut and then you edit, and then you start coloring. And sometimes it doesn't matter if you shot everything with the same camera, your color's not gonna act right. And that's an issue. That's a major issue. And I mean, and then you still got real life. You got life ahead of you. Like I didn't just start this project. I didn't start shooting with your project. So I got projects ahead of you. And if you want to rush, you know, then I can chop it up and give it to you. But I don't like that. And I'm a perfectionist. So I'm really not going to work on your project until it's talking to me.
Right.
And that's just me. That's how, like, when I make beats, if it's not talking to me, I'm going to shelf it for a minute and get back on it in a little bit.
Right.
So that's my problem with turnaround. I'm a perfectionist. And even though I'll never be perfect, I want it to be the best it can. And if it's not talking to me, I'm not going to touch it because I don't want it ugly.
Right.
And that's just me.
So there's a lot that's going on behind the scenes in order to put that whole entire project together. I think that if artists understood exactly like what that, you know what I'm saying, what that is, and I think that if they understood being proactive with a video, for example, like if they wanted to come out for something for a certain time or something like that, or whatever the case may be, it's a deadline, just being more proactive, like, let's, you know what I'm saying, like, let's shoot this like a month or two in advance, you know what I'm saying, and just give that person time to go ahead and do what they want to do, because you are a special talent, bro. Like, you do, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you like to make sure it's right, you know what I'm saying, and you work out vibe and energy, you know what I'm saying, plus you got a ton of clients, you know what I'm saying. So I mean, I think at the end of the day, if that happens, you know what I'm saying, I think, shoot, I think their relationship will get better. And this is why, because see, this is really the kicker, right? How do you feel about when artists complain about the cost for a video?
Stop. Okay, so right now, as it stands, when I pull up at a video shoot, I pull up with easily $6,000 worth of gear. I pull up with 12 years of knowledge that took me how to learn how to do this shit.
Right.
Okay? And if I pull up with $6,000 worth of gear and I say I'm only charging you 10% of what the video is, what my gear costs, niggas get mad. That's why I'm at like $450, $500 right now.
Yeah.
And nigga, like, can you understand me pulling up with all this gear?
Yeah.
Like, and they don't understand that. Like, nigga, I rap, okay? Nigga, I fucking engineered the song. What are you talking about? Okay,
Yeah.
I was there. Okay. You know? And then it's always something, you know, Because niggas will tell you they got money all day and flex and got stacks and all that. And when you tell them, oh, bro, video gonna be $650, they're like, oh, man, what the fuck? Like, how are you mad? Go to Cali. Nobody's shooting for less than $1,500. Go to ATL. You're not getting a video for less than $800. Okay? In Dallas, it's kids out there shooting for lunch money because they can get a camera and do what they want. But if you want that bang, you know, you gonna do what you got to do. You know, because when I was coming up, I had to pay a lot for what I got. Everything. My keyboard was $3,500. Now everybody just got FL Studio. Like, come on, man. So it's not that there's a discord between the artist and the shooter. It's just that they don't understand really what you're bringing to the table. Right. And they know they can go get a video for $250. That's cool. And it might be hot. But not for me. You know, I'll stay home and make $250 on the phone. I'll do that shit in graphic design in one day.
Chase that bag.
You know?
Yeah, I definitely understand, bro. Like, the knowledge, the equipment, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's relevant through all forms of business, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I definitely feel you on that shit, bro.
And then, one more thing is the time. If I shoot your video and it takes me 4 hours to shoot, and I give you an 8-hour edit time, that's 12 hours right there. My half a day shoot fee with no edit is $400. Yeah. But people don't understand that. And it's like, no, I'm talking about like shooting like a film or a documentary or something like that. That's $400 half a day. And people like, I can get that anywhere. No, you can't. Okay, go ahead, try it. You know, that's how I'm feeling right now. Go ahead. You know, you can get your homeboy to follow you around the camera all day. It's gonna be shaky footage. You're gonna have shitty audio. Light's gonna suck. But you're gonna see yourself. Go ahead.
I feel you, bro. I feel you. So you got any music videos coming up?
I do. You know? I got like 10.
Oh shit.
I got one in Vegas.
Hey, y'all see what I'm talking about? My man got 10 right now.
I'm 10 in the hole right now. Literally, I got Young Block out of Las Vegas. I got Heat and Braxton out of ATL. I got one out of Dallas right now for a group called Mood. I got 4 or 5 in Tyler. I got Rome Bodega. I just did one for Cash and Tango.
Right.
I got one for J Rock or Dougie. Yeah, I got a few.
Really?
A few.
Bro, working.
I'm tired.
And with travel.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. I'm tired. Team No Sleep.
Yeah. And a lot of people don't know you have your company. What's the name of your company?
Oh, it's MTG Digital, Media to Go Digital. You can. I got my site up finally. MediaToGoDigital.com. I'm on Facebook, MTG Digital, Instagram, MTG Digital. Also, ETX Sign and Design. If you want T-shirts, I'm getting back into the T-shirt game. So, and Mash Music. I'm still doing audio production and recording.
So if they want to book you for a video, where do they need to do? Where they need to go?
Facebook, Instagram, MTG Digital, or 903-258-1889. I know I say my number every time I go live.
Man, Mike Jones done said like that. Mike Jones said his shit with a cadence and had a little singer with it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to get your Mike Jones on.
My shit is 903-258-1889. If you need me, I got you.
I'm going to slow it down. Hold on, slow it down. Let me come on. One more time. Slow it down just a tad.
903-258-1889.
Hold on. That nigga sound like he about to do an infomercial. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn, man, shit.
I can't hang out with you. You wild. But hey, you know what's funny though?
Book my mans, man.
You did give me one of the coolest videos though.
Which one?
Ride My Wave.
Oh, Ride My Wave, man. So you know what? Speaking of Ride My Wave, you know what? This shit breaks my heart, bro. Tell me why my video got taken down. Yeah.
What happened?
Something with the beat, bro. And I'm gonna tell you something that really tripped me out. I'm gonna tell you what happened with the beat. So to educate artists as well, because this is also something that y'all can do. A lot of times we struggle with beats, so sometimes we'll go to YouTube and we'll grab a YouTube beat. You feel me? Now this wasn't the case with the beat with Riding My Wave. But what happens is you do that beat and you can't even get in contact with the person to even do a lease on it. So I did a lease on that beat. I had like a year lease on that beat. What happens is, like, when it's on lease, like, if somebody buy it or whatever, like, because you can buy the exclusive rights. So what I do is I lease beats first. So when I lease them, I can see what the song gonna do. You feel me? And this is why. So a lot of times the exclusives for the beats be like $1,500. For example, I just hit my producer up for Shut Up and Throw It Back. I got a lease on it right now. seeing what it's gonna do, trying to push it. You know what I'm saying? I emailed her directly. Me and her have already emailed. She already told me $1,500 for the beat. You know what I'm saying? And worked out a deal with some other stuff. So that's what I'm working on right now, is working on the beat. You dig what I'm saying? I'm getting the exclusive for it. However, with Riding My Wave, that beat, the lease had ran out. It had been a year, and somebody copped the beat. So as a result, with the paperwork like that they send you via email when you cop the beat exclusive, it'll pull down that beat. So if anybody done the song on it, it'll pull it down. So yeah, bro, it ended up pulling down my video and shit. That shit broke my heart, bro, because that was the first real video I had ever did, bro, and you did that hoe.
That was
you know
a fun
what I'm
video.
saying? That shit, I'm just like, damn, I ain't got my first fucking video, bro. Like, I think it's like a couple clips like on Facebook, but yeah, that shit broke my heart, bro. So shit, I gotta get one.
I did not know that.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta get one though. I gotta get another one. I've been kind of holding back on my little situation.
How about this? I got a plan.
What?
Let's shoot it. I shoot it, you edit.
Oh, I'm not finna do that.
What?
Cause that would be your vision.
No.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
I shoot it, you edit. I'll bring $1 million worth of lights in the drone. Come on.
Nah, I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna let your vision do it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to be directed. You feel me?
Oh, okay, well, yeah.
Yeah, that way.
See, you just made life easy on me. Okay, now I don't.
I'm easy to work with.
I just want to be the DP. Look, just let me shoot. I'm good.
Already. That's what's up. Man, bro, I truly appreciate you being here. It's been a privilege, a pleasure, and an honor, bro, just to sit down and chop it up with you. You know what I'm saying, bro? And like shit, bro, keep grinding. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, just from me sitting here interviewing you, bro, and just chopping it up, which really ain't even no interview, it's really just a conversation.
Facts.
But for me, bro, it's just really been a blessing, bro, because like I really understand like what you mean when you say you can do anything, bro. And like in my situation, you know what I'm saying, I'm grinding, bro, just focused on shit. I can do anything I put my mind to, bro, because I know where I come from. I know my background, bro, and life ain't been no easy road, bro. It's been rocky, bro. My life ain't been no crystal star. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm just, man, you encouraging me, bro. I appreciate you, fam.
You know what's cool, though? I just want to say this, man. Like, I love teaching people. That's my thing in life. I teach people. And I remember when you first started shooting, you hit me up for some tips.
Yeah.
And you came by the crib.
Yeah.
And you chopped it up.
Yeah.
And you running with it.
Yeah.
And man, I appreciate the shit out of that.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That.
And that's the beauty of what all this represent, bro, is unity, bro. It's helping one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, me being able to come to you and learn from you, you know what I'm saying? And then just kind of get out and just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, spread my wings a little bit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's all about. Imagine if you would have been like, man, I ain't finna shout this nigga nothing. And not only that, you gave me a link. Shout out to my nigga Mash with the 50 millimeter. Pow, pow. And I ain't talking about no pistol.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, that's how it's supposed to work. You're really supposed to teach people what you know, because what's the point of holding on to knowledge?
Facts, bro. That's why we don't never get nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm holding out the information, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to self-preservation, but shit, I really could have so much more if I just help somebody else.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
shit, they can have so much more if they help somebody else. It's called reciprocity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you teach somebody something, they'll never forget you.
Facts, bro.
Like, it don't matter what happens.
You, man. I never forget you, guys.
Man, stop playing. But
yes,
yeah.
Lord.
This is beautiful, though. I love this place, man. Like, I really want to just come hang out and shoot with you.
Hey, man, see you hanging right now on the Chase That Bag podcast. And you know what we do when we on the podcast, T-Man?
Chase that bag.
Chase that bag, baby.